in the morning, look at your sleep. Do you feel like you're normal, suppressing a freak? Do you know what it's like to be out of your depth? Or are you asleep, sedated by wealth? You consider your needs of a stranger who won't. Can you miss what's not gone or live if you don't? Can you know what's in store if you've forgotten your past? Can you put in an effort or just settle for last? Would you walk a mile in a shoe that's not yours? Would you see what they see if you were disturbed? Would you live till you're older, leaving your prime? Be obsessed and addicted to a moment in time? Would you sit in the corner? Can you mentally sleep? Or do you actually listen? No, just wait to speak. Can you settle your attention? Can you show that you're weak? Do you actually listen? No, just wait to speak. Do you see things clearly or to comfort and haze? Do you save and prepare to let it all go to waste? Do you break under pressure or carry the load? Consistently waiting to do what you're told? Can you write what's not written or wait till it's wrote? Subconsciously you're drowning yet staying afloat. Can you shelter yourself in the darkness of mind? Ignorantly looking for what you won't find. Can you keep what you promised or tarnish your word? Would you do what you don't? Would you follow the herd? Would you deal with the devil and burn at the stake? Or dream lucid at night of being awake? Would you sit in the corner? Can you mentally sleep? Or do you actually listen? No, just wait to speak. Can you send any attention? Can you show that you're weak? Do you actually listen? No, just wait to speak.
Die Ruhe nach dem Sturm war das. Ja, wir sind wieder da. Es ist Sonntagabend. Es ist INDIE AHNER TV Nummer 12. Wir haben gerade Listen gehört von Jason James, unserem ersten Gast hier heute Abend. Wir sind wieder in unserem Tippi. Hat sich wieder verändert zum letzten Mal, wie ihr feststellt. Aber wir mögen irgendwie die Veränderung. Und haben jetzt mal die Kameras in die Mitte gestellt, uns auf die andere Seite vom Raum. Und als zweites haben wir heute Abend Trailhead. Good evening. Wir machen den Abend heute wieder zweisprachig. Jasons Italienisch ist besser als sein Deutsch. Ne? Und okay. Und wir wechseln immer mal wieder so zwischen den Sprachen. Also wenn ihr irgendwelche Fragen habt oder Übersetzungen braucht, dann schreibt uns bitte eine E-Mail oder so, ja? Okay. Wir sind beim zweiten Song und wollen jetzt nicht viel rumquatschen und dann darf ich dich mal bitten, Tobi.
Gerne.
Dein erster Song heißt
Road to Salamanca.
Road to Salamanca, von dem gleichnamigen Album, richtig?
Nach einem Album, genau.
Ja.
Nach dem ersten Album benannt.
Ja.
Ich spiele erstmal den Song, dann können wir noch über die Alben und den ganzen Kram reden.
Ja, Marketing kommt später.
Chasing moments and sacred places when we don't have a word to say. I'm headed north towards another day of solitude. Twinkle of an eye along the way. Dust and boots of leather. Two birds of one feather. Spring just kissed the earth awake. I got all the time there is to take. From the town of Villafranca on the road to Salamanca. Think I'll walk a while with you. Think I'll walk a while with you. I left Sevilla about a week ago today because the women there are deadly to the eye. You lose yourself within the black eyes of an Andalusian girl, and you never get away alive. Love and changing weather. Birds of one feather. Spring just kissed the earth away, bringing all the love there is to make. From the town of Villafranca on the road to Salamanca. Think I'll walk a while with you. I'll walk a while with you. Spring just kissed the earth away. I got all the time there is to take. From the town of Villafranca on the road to Salamanca. Think I'll walk a while, 'cause spring just kissed the earth away. I got all the time there is to take. From the town of Villafranca on the road to Salamanca. Think I'll walk a while with you. Think I'll walk a while with you.
Vielen Dank, vielen Dank.
Ist das eine wahre Geschichte?
Natürlich. Das sind alles wahre Geschichten,
Ja?
wie du weißt, Guido. In den Songs so wahr, wie man möchte, während man zuhört.
Okay.
Ja. Teilweise wahr, der Weg ist wahr. Was dazwischen wahr ist und was nicht, muss ein bisschen im Wagen bleiben.
Okay. Ja. Was ihr wissen müsst, ist, dass wir heute Abend hier 2 Leute haben, die wirklich schon die ganze Welt gesehen haben. Und da kommen wir später zu. Ich stelle den beiden später noch ein paar Fragen dazu. Aber willst du gleich noch mal einen zweiten Song hinterher kicken?
Gerne,
Ja?
gerne. Passt ein bisschen zu dem gerade. Es geht auch ums Gehen. Gehen, meine Lieblingsfortbewegungsart, wenn ich unterwegs bin. Und
Deswegen machst du auch so viel in G?
genau. Wobei weder der noch der davor in G sind, aber es stimmt. Ich schreibe sehr gerne Songs in G und ich werde sehen, dass ich nachher auch noch einen G schreibe.
Ich sagte vorhin, wir haben vorher ein Interview gemacht, das sagte, the key of the Lord.
Key of G, Key of the Lord. That's what it is. Okay, dieser hier aber nicht. Der heißt...
Ja, der Song heißt?
Der Song heißt Take a Walk.
If you need some contemplation, take a walk, take a walk. When your soul needs a vacation, take a walk, take a walk. Do it now, no, not tomorrow. Don't stay in with your sorrow too long. When your demons take their chances, take a walk, let them talk. When your life don't make no sense, just take a walk, go take a walk. Over the hill or just to the park, meet some people in town, down at the bar. Oh, there's nothing better you can do for your feet, for your heart. Sure, you might just take a Prozac or two, or you might take a walk. Oh, there's nothing better you can do for your feet, for your heart. Sure, you might just take a Prozac or two, or you might take a walk. See the sunlight chase the rain clouds, see it shine, see it shine. Take a moment, take it in now. Take your time, take your time. But do it now, no, not tomorrow. Don't stay in with your sorrow. Do it now, no, not tomorrow. Don't stay in with your sorrow too long, not too long. Take a walk.
Vielen Dank, vielen Dank.
Hier sind nicht viele Leute zum Klatschen, aber
You're making a great noise, people.
Dankeschön. Sehr großartig. Jungs, you've been traveling a lot. We're swapping over to English now. You've been traveling a lot in your life. Yeah? Would you say that is stage is the ultimate destination for traveling? Or are you travelers? Without being musicians, do you always have your guitars with you?
Oh, yeah,
And was
of
that
course.
always was that always the goal, that the traveling is always combined with music?
For me, actually, it isn't. Some journeys are where I know there's going to be a possibility for concerts, and in that case, yes. But there's also other moments when I need to be free, of everything, of a day job, of the music itself. I'm not carrying an instrument. I just want to, lose myself in nature, preferably, and anything that's heavy, like a guitar, I'd rather leave at home, and hopefully some inspiration comes along the way.
Would have been my next question. This is, you get inspiration, of course, from traveling, out of traveling.
Yeah, and I think it comes easiest to me personally when I'm not like carrying anything, no expectations towards myself.
Okay.
You know, with the guitar, usually I sit down and then something comes up, or maybe not. But if I don't carry anything, things come more easily for me.
Right.
So I just need something to, you know, to keep the ideas in mind.
Yeah.
So it's good to have a writing pad or, you
Yeah.
know, a smartphone or
Yeah.
something to take some notes.
Yeah. Okay. And you, Jason?
What was the question? No, I'm with it. I bring a guitar with me all the time. When I travel, it's got to be there. And I find inspiration comes in waves.
All right.
So it comes from, like, you know, you'll have 6 months, you know what I'm talking about, 6 months of just complete nothing, and then there'll be like 2 months of, you know, you can't really predict it. So I always just like travel around. I've got the guitar with me every now and again. I come up with a song.
Okay. But you both went to North America. I've been to North America, no? You've toured in Canada and in the USA?
No, I didn't tour in the US, but traveled there a couple of times.
Okay.
Yeah, but did some shows in Canada as well.
Yeah. And you as well? You lived there?
I lived in
Yeah.
Vancouver. I didn't tour Canada. I was in Vancouver.
Okay. And you both toured Canada then?
Yeah, not Vancouver me, but that's pretty cool, I must say.
Great city.
Yeah.
definitely.
No, I was around Toronto.
Sweet.
Yeah. More towards the east. Yeah.
Okay.
Good city though. I've got buddies over there. Been meaning to visit.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Wussten wir nicht vorher. Also.
Yeah. We're finding out these things as we go along.
Totally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how is it for somebody who's never been to North America, especially with your experience? You're from Ireland.
Yeah.
You're from a born Berliner. What's your experience then and how different is it to tour North America with your music?
In terms of like Ireland versus North
What
America.
your experience at home and then across
Well,
the
a prophet is never realized in his own
transatlantic.
town.
Sorry?
A prophet is never realized in his home town. You know,
Okay.
you got to go abroad for that.
Alright.
Kind
Well
of stuff, you
said,
know?
well said.
Yeah, and I think
For sure.
like the Canadian people, they're just so welcoming. Like I
Mhm.
didn't do too much of the States, only Seattle and places like
Yeah.
that. But the Canadian people are just so welcoming that it was
Yeah,
just
made
like,
that
you know,
experience
yeah,
too,
They're
for
just
sure.
in general, it's in their nature, it's in their like DNA, just
Yeah.
to be very welcoming people. You know, so it's just kind
I
of
think really respecting musicians.
Yeah.
Not saying that they're not or we are not respected here, but this sort of music that we both play, I think it's not
Yeah.
exactly the same, but you know it comes from the same background more or less. It's just more for granted over there. You know, people just grow up with it so instinctively that it's appreciated in a more natural way over there, I would say. Yeah. Financially, it was, you know, or let's say, you know, financially rewarding, if we want to talk about that too. Was more or less like here, you know, you have some places that are able to pay you,
Yeah.
some places where they pass ahead.
Yeah.
And you just have to see how you can make it work. For me, the most important thing is always that the audience enjoys what I do. So, you know, if there's not so much money in it, then, you know, okay.
Yeah. But you could refinance it.
In some way, that
Yeah.
always has to be possible, of
Yeah.
course. But if it doesn't, you know, if the money doesn't come through the gig, then I'll try to find other ways, you know, to support myself.
Right.
But as long as there's people who like to listen to the music, that's definitely worth it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Your second song, mate,
Oh yeah, totally,
which is called "The World, the Flesh, and the Devil."
totally. In the key of D, the key of the devil.
There we go.
Das ist übrigens echtes Drachenleder hier. Dann können wir das mal zeigen.
Irisches Drachenleder.
Ja,
Genuine
irisches,
dragon skin.
echtes irisches
Irish
Drachenleder.
dragon hide.
Ja. Irish Dragon Skin.
Sweet.
Whoa, 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 whoa. The world got all started losing its mind. The devil's on my doorstep, he's knocking 6 times. Posthumous feelings make the flesh feel more alive, molesting my inner child. Whoa, whoa, whoa. laughing shortly after seasons changed. The devil's kindly asking to step in from the rain. The flesh turns to rubber from the damp island air. And prayer. Sat there quiet, confused and alone. The devil smelled like frankincense from under the door. The flesh broke out in goosebumps that later on turned to warts from impure thoughts. Whoa, 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 whoa. The world kept spinning after everything else died. The devil, a smooth talker, seduces the Jew. The flesh starts to bleed, weak minds start to bend. Opens the door, lets the whole world in. Opens the door, lets the whole world in. Opens the door, lets the whole
Jeez, vielen Dank. Would you continue?
Yeah,
Yeah?
play another song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wir haben ja heute ein ganzes Arsenal von Instrumenten. Das sieht man vielleicht auf den ersten Blick gar nicht so, aber Loopstation, ein Fender-Amp, eine Ukulele. Hört ihr gleich alles noch.
The song is called Linda. Sitting on the stairs, cause it's raining inside. I'm a deep dark thinker with a one-track mind. Walls of paper thin, I can hear next door. There's a woman named Linda, I don't hear anymore. She was tall, she was blonde, she was married too young to a man of short temper with a fork-shaped tongue. Linda was in love for a while at least, but love can take your life and leave you all but deceased. I could hear her call, I could hear her call from the other side of the wall. I could hear her cry from the other side. I was sitting on the stairs when Linda tried to leave. Well, he gave her 2 slaps to calm her down temporarily, and she started to cry more, continued to stay as the sweat became beatings almost every day. Well, I'd see her in the yard with the love he inflicted. Another black eyed match a cut on her lip. She was 3 months pregnant when she fell down the stairs. She only called him careless, I guess nobody cared. I could hear her call, I could hear her call from the other side of the wall. I could hear her cry from the other side. I was sitting on the stairs when I heard a man scream like he'd woken from a sleep to find it wasn't a dream. He was drinking with the boys, he came home in a daze. He found Linda's legs hanging by the side of the staircase, grabbed her bare feet to lift but too late. Well, she finally found a way out, chance to escape. He moved away some months later, still in denial of a broken-hearted woman and an unborn child. But I can hear her call, I can hear her call from the other side of the wall. I can hear her cry from the other side.
Really nice.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks, man.
Sweet. Thank you. That was fun.
So, with this experience of traveling, and you've been to Canada and Australia, Europe, you've been to USA and North America and whole Europe. With this experience, for you coming back home and playing your music here, and for you just moved to Berlin, no?
Yeah.
Last year?
Yeah,
November last year.
November, yeah.
What do you think of the reception? Because we're, our mission, I just can't say that, our mission is to build up a network, yet small network, but a network for singer-songwriter and folk music with for acts and artists based in Berlin, and as a place for inspiration,
Totally.
And what do you think with this experience of having seen so many places, and played so many places, the reception of your music in Berlin then?
I'll jump on this grenade while you.
All right.
Should I ask
I
again?
think it's
or-
absolutely great. Like in terms, I came over. I finished the album in Ireland. I thought I wanted to go someplace. It was either London or Berlin. And I chose Berlin, and I came over here, and the reception has just been great because there's
Yeah.
so many places to play for, like independent singer-songwriters.
Yeah.
Like who moved to Berlin. There's so many places to play. There'll be months before you start going back around in the
Okay.
same circle. There's so
Have
many
you-
places. To
So,
play.
so you've been to London before?
No, I've only kind of gone through there.
Alright.
Like I haven't settled there to
Yeah.
see the scene or whatever. But I'd imagine it'd be more probably as profitable in terms of gigs wise, but it might be a bit more expensive. I think.
Yeah.
And Berlin's a very
You don't get anything at
yeah,
gigs.
it's a very
do you?
starving artist town,
Yeah.
Berlin. So there's a
Yeah.
lot of room to maneuver there.
Yeah.
and a lot of gigs.
Was that what did you expect beforehand then, or what have you heard of Berlin and the music scene?
No, I heard nothing but great things. I heard
Yeah.
like there was a lot of things I heard on the radio before I came over.
Yeah.
It was like particularly Irish artists who were coming over here and doing relatively well. And it was like you'd hear it once and you'd be like, okay, that's interesting. And then you hear it a second time and you're like, okay, that's
Okay.
even more interesting. By the third time, it's like, okay, I might want to be looking into going over here. And then the fourth, fifth, it was like,
Alright.
coming over. It's just it's a hub for independent music. I'm not saying you're going to get you won't be playing the O2 or it's not going to like launch, but
Yeah.
in terms of getting out there and hitting the bricks every night, there's a place for you to play every night, open stages, stuff like that. It's a great city for
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
for acoustic folk. Do you want to weigh
And
in?
for TV shows as well.
No,
Und für dich, also sorry, we stay in English then. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that that pretty much covers it. What you say. For me, it's maybe the perspective is a little bit different because I haven't come here from a different place, but I've always been here. But I can see how it changed over the years. Like thinking back to when I started playing music as a singer-songwriter about 10 years ago, a little less than that. The folk scene singer-songwriter scene has just been exploding and growing, exploding it immensely. Like you say, just hugely many places.
Yeah.
And many musicians from abroad as well. No?
Absolutely. Yeah. Much more than there used to be, and that's just for me also it's just great. This sort of development. Sometimes touring in Germany also, let's say outside of Berlin, a lot. I sometimes find it harder to muster an audience within Berlin because there's so many things on offer. There's so many cultural things going on that you have to sometimes fight for people's attention. But I think that's something that you'll find in all major cities and all big cities. But I just take that as a side effect of this being a big city where a lot of things go on, and as you pointed out before, the upside is that you meet so many people, you have so many places to play that that sort of balances out again.
Okay.
If that makes any sense, what I just
Yeah.
Totally.
I've got a question later for you regarding Berlin, but I'd say we gonna introduce Trailhead's next song.
All right.
Crack on, man.
When we talk about concerts and us singer-songwriters, and usually we talk about our perspective as writers, as performers, and with this song I try to put myself into the view of the audience, what I would like to see in an artist, what I would like to get from an artist.
Okay.
Put this into this song called Sing Your Song.
Come on down, come on down, sing your song to me. Come on down now, come on down, sing your song. May it take you through the day till the night falls. May it lead you down the way of your heart's call. May it help you get along. Go on, sing your song. Take a breath, take a breath and let your soul run free. Take a breath now, take us where you want us all to be. To the river and the sea, where your name's been known. Down the tree-lined country roads, where you're headed home. Make us cry or sing along. Go on, sing your song. Oh, roll down like a river and take us downstream to the sea. To the sea. Take us to the places where we haven't been. To the sea. To the sea. Oh, may it take you through the night to a moment that passes at the speed of light, like an afterthought to a memory long gone. Go on, sing your song. Oh, roll down like a river and take us downstream to the sea. To the sea. Roll down to the places that we haven't seen. To the sea. To the sea. Oh, roll down like a river and take us downstream to the sea. To the sea. Oh, take us to the places that we haven't seen. To the sea. To the sea. Come on down, come on down, sing your song to me. Come on down now. Come on down, sing your song.
Vielen Dank, Tobias.
Thank you.
Coming back to the Berlin, I would say Berlin issue, but
Berlin scene.
Berlin scene. Yeah.
The Berlin problem.
What do you think of the head deals and the payment? You said there's many places you can play, but I mean you can tell that that probably I've made the same experience that the way you didn't get you got money on a Sunday afternoon for going for playing in a cafe 10 years ago, 15 years ago. I got for €50 fixed, you know, and it's completely changed to head deals, and there's good places where they respect people, and there's good, but places where they what is your experience in that, and the change as well of the years?
I prefer it the way it is now, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, there used to be fixed deals of €50 or something 10 years ago. At least I didn't make the experience to be much better than that. Maybe you did, or maybe other people did, but for me, it's like these days, it's more left to the audience, because the owners, the way I understand and the way I perceive it, aren't really able to pay €200-300 or something to you, because they have to, you know, make do with their own expenses, and it's either you take a fee at the door, and then you pass that over to the artist, or you pass the hat. I mean, it's not really possible otherwise, and people generally aren't, I think, willing to pay for something that they don't know very well yet, which is mostly the case with us. But generally, if it's a place where the owner kind of makes sure that the audience respects the artist, then that sort of audience will learn that this place has artists that are worth going to.
Yeah.
And he will have a steady audience over the years, I think. And those places usually, you know, pay well, meaning the people leave enough in the hat that you could actually live from that if there would be enough places like that.
And you don't have to necessarily bring people as well, because
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that always helps, of course. Fair enough for the owner too. You know, you don't only rely on his audience, but bring your own people. But you can't always fill the place with your own people if you're not, you know, a big name.
When you're playing 20 times.
Exactly.
Yeah, Berlin,
If you play once a year, okay, then you might be able to do that, you know, in a fairly small venue.
Yeah.
But if not, then I think it has to be a mix of both.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Okay. What's your opinion? What do you think of that?
Money in the hat is good, man. It's cash in hand, you know, it's good. You know, I spent like most of the gigs that I do it'd be about 70-30 cash in the hat. And the other time are the paying. Like I do like the cash in hand. I spent the majority of my time over here broke as a Hoover's mattress, I'll have you know, but like, you know, you make enough to get by and stuff like that, you know. I'm working my way up to the O2, you know.
we all are.
Totally. So, that's my opinion.
Okay. Then, please, your next song.
All right, sweet. So this song, I wrote it back in Ireland in December. I was on hiatus from being over here. It's a song about falling in love with an old gypsy's daughter. It's called Nettles. I've got a bit of a flu though, so bear with me. I'm lonesome when you're not here, it's over. You're over there, come over. I've been waiting years, I'm older. But I'll wait, my dear, it's colder. Would you keep me warm, a shoulder to rest my head on? I hold her till we're dead and gone. Behold her, beauty lay eyes upon her mind. Spies a song. Her eyes, black and warm. I try, move along. Can't jump the ditch. Needle sting an itch. I'm hungry. Would you make me soup in the country? There's not much to do. It makes me grumpy. My head's wrecked and ruined. They told me to stay away from you. I don't listen. Some think I'm daft. Dream of kissing. Lips are cherry red. A blissful dream in my head makes me miss things that I've never had. Her mind spies a song. Her eyes, black but warm. I try, move along. Can't jump the ditch. Needle sting an itch. And softly, when she speaks in poems, and often I write them down at home. I post them to myself at home, ignore them. The words are far too strong. Her perfume, it stings my nose. Her bedroom is where I long to go. I spend a fortune on brand new clothes, like a dirty foot falling off the road. Her mind spies a song. Her eyes, black and warm. I try to move along. Can't jump the ditch. Never sting an itch. I'm lonesome when you're not here, it's over. You're over there, come over. I've been waiting years, I'm older. But I wait, my dear, it's colder. Would you keep me warm, a shoulder? Rest my head on, I hold her till we're dead and gone. Behold her, beauty lay eyes upon her mind. Spies a song. Her eyes, black but warm. I try to move along. I can't jump the ditch. Needle sting an itch. I can't jump the ditch. Needle sting an itch. Can't jump the ditch. Needle sting an itch.
Ich würde gerne da bleiben in der Stimmung und gar nicht viel erzählen. Wollen wir weitermachen mit dir?
So long, may you follow your own way, and let's not break our hearts over if we meet again someday. Keep that pretty smile upon your face, your most precious gift gift you so freely give away. If you fall, I'd do anything to catch you from it all. I would never let you down. I would never let you down. Well, I would never let you down. Well, I know that you got something up your sleeve. Just when I feel safe, you lose the ground beneath my feet. And you're so safe and sound behind those eyes that I can't penetrate, that just keep me hypnotized. Do anything to catch you from it all. Well, I would never let you down. If you fall, well, I'd do anything to catch you from it all. I would never let you down. I would never let you down. Well, I would never let you down.
Vielen Dank, Tobias. Jason, would
Yes.
you like to play a song?
I would indeed. I'd love
Yeah?
to play a song.
Okay.
You know?
It should be a piece of cake, eh?
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, as a matter of fact. Piece of cake. You weather-wise would only brave this summertime back to play your second life again. And you, a call from you, it's a lovely guitar, but it's out of tune. You don't think we should be friends. And you, you wish I knew. You got pictures to prove you're telling the truth. Your means justify the end. Oh my God, you think you're great. Well, you cut your cake to celebrate, but you're left holding a knife. You weather-wise hibernate when it rains and wait till it dries, then claim it was shelter from the storm. And you, the thought of you hit those bricks as hard as you. Don't act like I've been misinformed. And you, I swear it's true, living in lies as yourself confused, surrounded. I hope they keep you warm. Oh my God, you think you're great. Well, you cut your cake to celebrate, but you're left holding a knife. And oh my God, you think you're great. Well, you cut your cake to celebrate, but you're left holding a knife. God, you think you're great. Well, you cut your cake to celebrate, but you're left holding a knife. And oh my God, you think you're great. Well, you cut your cake to celebrate, but you're left holding a knife.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
No worries.
What I like to know from you guys is, you got albums out, don't you? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yours is called
Sex and Propaganda.
Sex and Propaganda.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
that's the title for an album.
Yeah, totally.
And where do you get this?
You can get it on iTunes. You can get it from my website, jasonjamesmusic, all hyphenated.com.
jasonjamesmusic.com. Okay.
Hyphenated.
Okay.
The minuses. Or it's on Spotify as well. But support independent music. And yeah, they're the place you can get it, or contact me directly.
Have you got...
yeah,
contact them directly.
Like, over the website.
Eine Internetseite könnt ihr draufgehen.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's
Because
www.jasonjamesmusic.com. I'll be checking it.
Ja, probiert das einfach aus.
Yeah,
Probiert das einfach aus, das wird funktionieren. Alright, and thanks for coming. And wo finden wir dich?
Ihr findet mich im Oktober, November wieder live, vorher erstmal nicht. Café Tasso und Zimmer 16 und Dodo. Die genauen Termine stehen auf www.trailheadmusic.com. hätte ich fast gesagt, das ist com. Alles zusammengeschrieben, trailheadmusic.com.
Was du aber vergessen hast, ist, er hat 2 neue Alben raus. Oder?
2 neue Alben, die sich beide gegenseitig ergänzen. Die heißen beide Leave Me to Learn. Dieses ist mit Band, dieses ist solo akustisch. Und ihr habt also die Songs einmal in der Fassung, einmal ohne Band, einmal total stripped down, so wie es heute auch präsentiert wurde. Und ja, genau, die gibt es alle bei Bandcamp oder bei Trailhead Music. Wie Jason as Jason pointed out, if you want to support the artist, please always contact us directly, and this is how we make the most out of the financial revenue. Which is what we're after, finally.
Wir müssen uns ein bisschen beeilen, weil wir sonst nämlich die Sendezeit überziehen, von daher...
Das geht nicht.
Nee, das geht leider nicht. Nee. Und, bei Alex, und von daher würde ich dich bitten, uns deinen nächsten Song vorzustellen.
Okay. Ich hätte was Flotteres oder was Ruhigeres auf der Ukulele.
Fragst du mich, soll ich mal was wünschen?
Ja, bitte.
Dann würde ich für die Ukulele mit was Ruhigem
Ja, okay.
voten gerade.
Der Songwriter, oder mir geht es jedenfalls so, maybe, I'm not sure if this is only me or if I can speak generally for songwriters. We tend to write songs about us, leaving relationships, entering relationships, Leaving is always a good theme. So I...
Totally.
So I thought to...
There's an album in there somewhere.
Yeah, actually I might mention this at this moment. My last album is called Leave Me to Learn, so... But I put a song on that album that deals with, looking at the one leaving from the perspective of the one staying, so...
Bevor Trailhead den letzten Song spielt, können wir uns schon mal verabschieden von euch. Bis zum nächsten Sonntag. Und wir sind immer offen für neue Bewerbungen von euch. Falls ihr Musiker seid, Folk, Singer, Songwriter, Musik macht, schickt uns eine E-Mail an musicforyourtippy@gmail.com. Und wir würden gerne nochmal von unserem Gast Philipp Taubert, der das letzte Mal da war, machen wir eine Verlosung. Wir verlosen diese CD, die hat er uns hier gelassen. Liked uns auf Facebook und der erste Like, der bekommt diese CD. Und ja, wir bedanken euch, wir bedanken uns und das nächste Mal sehen wir uns wieder mit 2 anderen Acts wieder auf Alex TV und auf unserem YouTube-Channel und bis bald und der letzte Song von Trailhead.
Row, 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 roll on down like a wave headed for the beach. Row, row, roll down the road until you're out of reach. 'Cause I can't hold you, my dear. One day you'll be gone, but I keep you here with me, singing this old song. Find a place for yourself or share it with someone. Know some roots or move around. You'll know what's gotta be done. 'Cause I can't hold you, my dear. One day you'll grow wings, but I have you here with me when the bluebird sings. But don't you come back crying at my door. You can never go back to where you've been before. Feel the sun in your face, the wind when it knocks you down, and know that things always go on, and that I will be around. But don't write no farewell note. I know you'll be gone, and I'll have you here with me, singing this old song, singing this old song, singing this old song.